Alright guys, welcome to my round 4 game of this month's REV GP. I'm 2-1 so far, so I need to win this game in order to top cut this month. And my opponent is Cool Beans, who is on some sort of white-blue deck. Their deck list says that they're on Gargoyles. Oh, it's like Gargoyles and Advisors. Okay, well, I don't exactly know what their deck is all about. And I'm on the play, so do they have turn 1 stuff? Oh, they got the Leystones. Ah, I see. So that's what their deck is about. I got to deal with this thing and this thing. So those cards basically they do stuff if they're in your opening hand, and seeing as they run like 8 copies total of these guys, it's kind of likely that they have something in their opening hand. So how good is Star set it into their board or into their deck? Not that great because they have cheap stuff to block with, and they got like Korgum bourgeoisie, which completely brick walls this thing. So I will mulligan, I think. Yeah, I'll mulligan. And this hand, yeah, it's slightly better because there's an actual Archon here. I'll bomb the scratch because it won't be useful until way later on, and I hope that I draw a good ratio of spells to land, I guess. So start with Waking Boneyard tapped. Next turn I can go Forest, Star-Studded. Unless they have this thing. Okay, that's annoying. They get a 1/1. And it also constantly gains them life, which could actually end up mattering. I mean, my deck does win by damage. Is there anything worth turboing out with Leyline Channelers? Well, I mean, I don't lose anything by playing Starset this turn because there's nothing on... Like, I don't have anything... My deck doesn't have anything on 4 that I can ramp into. But, like, I just play Starset this turn or something. No, if I play Leyline Channelers, next turn I can try to turbo out Archon, but if I play Starset next turn I can still do the Archon thing. Maybe I can play Star-Studded flipped. Is that good? I'm not sure about what to do here. Okay, how do they punish me if I go Star-Studded? Like they just play a guy and I have a Star-Studded lying around to. I mean, at worst, Star-Studded is a blocker, so I will play that thing out. And then I'll go Leyline Challengers next turn, and then Archon the turn after that. And I finally learned that Archon always had the second ability, and I just never noticed that it had that ability. Which is kind of hilarious because like I got on a podcast talking about this deck and I didn't even realize that Archon had text other than the ETB. Anyways, they lost Resistor. Oh, actually Star said they can swing into this board. They probably want to trade off Lost Resistor, and in that, like, do I want to trade off Star Studded? And I think the answer is a very big yes, because Lost Resistor will become a problem pretty soon. Like, I want the board to be small so that when Archon lands, it has the most impact. And also I drew Grand Consonance, so I guess it's time to start working towards Consonance mana. Well, anyways, I'll start by swinging with Star-Sighted and see how they react. They can either chump or they can trade. And they will trade. Okay, yeah. Makes sense, and I'm fine with that exchange. Oh, they gain some life too. This thing's going to start making big dude once they like find something to cycle. Well, at least, I mean, even if they make a big thing, at least it dies to Archon. And now that I realize that Archon has text beyond the ETB, like I can just keep sacking Leyline Challengers to put more auras on their stuff. Anyways, I'll Leyline Challengers and pass. What removal do they have in their deck? Wait, do they not run removal main deck? Yeah, they don't run removal, interestingly enough. Okay, but they do have a 3-drop. And this makes things big. Okay, sure. Okay, they're gaining a bunch of life. That's quite concerning for me. Oh, and I need to top deck a land next turn or Archon isn't castable. Okay, well, hopefully I top deck a land. There we go. Yeah, see? Ask and you shall receive. Ask the deck for cards that you need and you shall receive. Anyways, so what do I need to Archon and stick the aura on the wave. Do they have any ways to deal with the Archon? I don't think so. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so they got this guy. If this thing enters and names 3, that thing knocks off my Archon aura. And how bad is that for me? It's actually not the worst thing in the world. I can definitely survive that. Like, Archon still being pretty big. No, wait, it buffs that thing and then it swings into Arc. Yeah, it's annoying, but I think I'm fine-ish if that happens. Like, it's something I need to keep in mind, but I think I'm fine if that happens. So what does New Divide fetch? It can fetch Swamp. I don't think I need Swamp right now. I can fetch Mountain, but I don't think I need Mountain either. Like, this is not the right time to fetch a Mountain. So I guess I just get a Forest, and because that lets me cast. And now let's just get a Swamp because then that means that if I draw Wild Court Seeker, I can immediately make it into a 5/5 because then I'll have the swamp land type at least. But yeah, Archon of Condemnation and do the thing. Like this is a matchup that Archon's best in because they actually run creatures. So yeah, let's let Archon start shutting stuff down. And I just have to hope that waveform harnessing unit isn't in their hand. And I think I actually need to start swinging with Archon. Except they got this like the waveform harness. No wait, not waveform. What's the guy? Yeah, this guy. So it has flash, which means that if I swing with Archon into that, then waveform, like they play this, waveform activates and it becomes a 4/4 and trades with Archon, which is not what I want. If I draw a land next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm still stuck on 5 mana. Palace Gargoyle. They're big, but I think they're fine. Wait, what? Okay, how did they punish me? Oh, if I block here, no, they've already indulged, right? Or I can't stop them from indulging even if I block, even if I don't block. So yeah, I'll just take my indulge or take my trade, and I can sack Leyline Challengers to make these guys make these guys not attack for a turn. I guess. Do I want to do that? I'm working towards Grand Consonance though, right? Okay, so what can I draw? If I draw a land, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I guess I animate Waking, or I have the option of animating Waking Boneyard. No, this guy can block too. So yeah, I think I don't use Archon. Ooh, top deck Wild Court Seeker. Yeah, never punished. So I just have to accept getting whacked in the face for 8 next turn, which I can live with, right? And then I go Wild Court Leyline Challengers, and then have Grand Consonance up for next turn and hope that they have no answers for Grand Consonance. Like, they can stop Grand Consonance from happening next turn if I don't top deck into their land with their taxing stuff. But yeah, so I keep Archon back. I get whacked for 4, or I get whacked for 8, but I take it in the face and I just try to go for mana stuff. Alright. I mean, this is what the deck's best at doing, so I mean, and they can't exactly kill my mana dorks, so like I think I'm pretty safe by making this play. Like I guess if they get some like a absolutely giant Leystone thing, I can still put the Confined to Eternity onto it. I think I'm fine. Yeah. All right. Hopefully it works out then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I can't. Well, actually, if they swing out, then Wild Court Seeker does get a swing in, which means that I can afford to sack one of my Leyline Challengers and still have mana for Consonance. Okay, so this guy is fine because it doesn't affect the board, or no, it doesn't affect my ability to cast Consonance next turn. It does kill Wild Court Seeker. Oh, and right, these guys. I'm going to get whacked for more than 8. It's only okay. I only get whacked for 9. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. They're trying to run out of cards somehow, even though like, well, no, they don't. They hardly run any card draw. So yeah, it's expected that they start running out of cards, and they still haven't found another Leystone yet. They're still indulgent, which could be problematic. So like I can sack a Leyline Challengers this turn and put one of the Archon. Okay, well, anyways, I need to do this on my upkeep, anyways. So yeah, I can sack a Leyline Challengers to put one of the auras on one of these guys, or the board Korgan board Razi. I don't want to lose. Like I don't want to lose to a top deck electronegative specialist, aka the thing that gives other guys protection, right? Gives other guys protection. Yeah, so I need to not lose to this thing, which means that I should be leaving back Archon this turn. In that case, yeah, I guess I'll sack a Leyline Challengers. Korgan board Razi, like. You know what? I think no wait. If I want to Wild Court Seeker, I need to also. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to sack with Archon this turn. So yeah, fetch with New Divide. I'll grab the Mountain now because like it's time to start buffing up my Wild Court Seeker. This thing's a 5/5, which doesn't actually matter that much because it still trades with the Korgan board Razi. I need that thing off the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, not much I can do other than Consonancing. I mean, that's what the deck does. Like, they don't have counter spells, right? Yep. All right. Let's hope for some good Consonance flips. And let's see, what did I get? Artifact, Planeswalker, creature. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. So what do I do here? Zar minusing will kill Waveform Harnessing Unit, which is something, I guess. Still leaves these guys, which is really annoying. Meanwhile, Vasilia can flip, or Vasilia can make Archon really big, and they actually don't have removal for Archon, right? Yeah, so like, I guess they can like electronegative specialist and give all their guys protection from 5, which actually just kills me. So like, I need to worry about that. So yeah, basically, decision is between Vasilia or Czar. And Vasilia Spider Mode doesn't actually help me here because, yeah. So I think I should just get rid of the waveform harness. Yeah, because that is the scariest thing on the board. So I will grab Czar, and I guess I accept being whacked for 4 again next turn, which is not great. Maybe I just, yeah, I think maybe I just start swinging with, or I just chump with Archon. They don't have electronegative specialist, right? So maybe Vasilia is safe. But like, how much do I want to play around? Really is the question. This is really hard for me to think through. I want the Archon around, but you know what? I'll grab Czar because like I'm just extremely afraid of losing to random stuff, and that's like everything I can grab. So yeah. So Warprey Rings, Czar, Aranta Visionary comes into play. I flip 3 things. Okay, nice. I get to grab another Archon. So next turn I have some really good follow up. So do I fetch with Warprey Rings now? No point in fetching right now. Or actually, yeah, no point in fetching now. So I will minus Czar to force them to sack something, aka the waveform harnessing unit, which turns off their life gain engine at least. Okay, and they let it resolve. So yep, there goes their thing. The core in bourgeoisie should be a 4/3 now, which means that Wildcourt Seeker can finally attack into it. And I guess yeah, I'll chump with Alranta Visionary on the core in bourgeoisie if I need to. And yeah, bring back New Divide. Let's see if they block with anything. And yeah, so I could I have casted Star Studded? I don't think I could have. Yeah, so I just passed here, and that was a really good turn for me at least. And so, do they have any ways to like randomly get in 1 extra damage at instant speed? And the answer is no. So I think I'm actually, well, yeah. Do I want to let the past gargoyles whack me? Because so if I jump here, then I guess yeah, whatever. I lose Archon of Condemnation, which means that is it electronegative specialist finally? Well, that would at least make, yeah, there we go. So good thing I made the Czar play because this would have blown me out even more if the other guy wasn't off the board already. In fact, I just instantly lose if that guy was on board because it gives these guys protection from the Archon. So I think yeah, they're thinking about which guy to make unblock or which of my guys to force me to block with. Well, like if they choose 5, at least that makes my it makes my lines easy. 3? What? Until end of turn? Oh, or onto Visionary. Okay, yeah, I see. So yeah, I am forced to block here, and I mean the block is a pretty obvious trade with Korgan bourgeoisie because I even get more life out of it. So yeah, I will make this exchange, but I'm knocked down to 1, which is quite scary. Good thing Czar gains me life, but Czar still wants to be minusing right now, so like not great for me. I'll fetch end of turn because I need to fetch end of turn. I'll grab a plane. Do I want to grab a plane? I don't think it matters what I grab because I already have Leyline and Aranta Visionary making all my colors for me. But like, I'll grab like forest, whatever. I don't really care what I grab. Yeah. All right. So land, which is not useful right now. So I need to deal with the palace gargoyles, and I also need to deal with electronegative specialist. So yeah, the best way to do this is to minus Czar to kill that thing, and then play Archon to lock down one of the gargoyles, and play Starset to have 2 flying over 2 blockers for flyers that also don't lose a single electronegative specialist. I think that's a play. Hey, do I have enough mana to activate Waking Boneyard? No. Not exactly. Yeah, if I want to go Archon into Starset, I can't Waking Boneyard. Anyways, so what do I do here? I think I always swing with Wildcourt first, and since I won't be needing Aranta Visionary, in that case I should minus Star first so I can swing with both of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only need 7 mana for my play, so I can actually swing with one of the Leyline channels too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or actually no, I can swing with my entire board. Although that might be a bad idea. No, they have 0 ways to haste their guys, so yeah, I can pretty freely just minus Star here and swing with my entire board. And yeah, that starts clocking them down, which is useful. I'll sack New Divide right now. Grab planes, I guess. I don't really care what I grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, yeah, just making sure that I have math for the following play. So swing with everything, bring back new divide, knock them down to 23, and make the play I was thinking of making. So come on, star setted and Archon Condemnation, putting an aura onto one of the big flying guys. So if I double block the gargoyle, I can actually kill one of them, but I don't want to do that. I'll just chomp with star setted because I can sack one of my creatures to Archon next turn and get another aura onto one of their guys. And then that probably locks the game down. I'm still stuck at 1 life, so but if Zar survives, then I can start getting back that life. So I think I'm on the way to stabilizing. And now that I've All-Around the Visionary in play, even if I just keep top decking lands, I still have things I can do. Did I forget to play New Divide? Okay, well, sucks, but whatever, it doesn't matter too much. I have enough mana. It's not like it's not the same as missing a land drop on when I was on 7 or something. And they're off cards in hand, which is nice, because I don't have to worry about stuff now. If they swing with Past Gargoyle, yeah, I just chomp with Star Setted and throw one of the Leyline Challengers to get confined onto the Past Gargoyle. Okay, yep, I need to chomp here. Reach, yeah, that thing has reach. Randomly is super relevant. Then I guess, yeah, they sack the food so that Gargoyle can attack next turn. But the good news is that, or good news for me is that it's never attacking next turn because I finally realized I can do this. So there we go. No. I mean, put this on here. Finally realized that this thing has a second line of text, and I'll fetch now so that I don't draw my basics. Do I care what I don't care, but I'll make sure. I don't know what I'm saying. More lands, but yeah, lands are fine because All-Around the Visionary exists, and that All-Around the Visionary makes all my lands not useless. So the problem here is that I die if they draw an electronegative specialist. So I need All-Around the Visionary to wander me into either a reach guy or some more removal. But that should be more than doable, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 mana, so I could have had 9 mana this turn, which yeah, that could have actually mattered. But too late for that. Anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hopefully I'm not out of any colors. I'll wander around the Visionary, and let's see what I get. Another Archon. Okay, that's quite good. Can I cast it? No, I have no untapped land in my graveyard. I mean, I won't be turning down another Archon, so I'll just grab that. So what do I do now? I can actually Zar Plus and get a second Archon onto the board if that's what I want to do. In fact, that might actually be what I want to do, right? So Zar Plus to gain me 3 life, go down to 2. Yeah, that's actually that's pretty safe. So 1, 2, 3, gain 3 life. Now Wild Court Seeker can't, and then I attack with Wild Court Seeker, play another Archon. Yeah, I think I got the game on lock at this point. Well, actually, I can just play. I haven't played a land this turn, so I can actually play an untapped land and shock myself down so that I can cast Archon. So yeah, grab my forest. I still have swamp and plains left, interestingly enough. I should probably apologize to my opponent for playing this slowly. Like, this probably is a slow play warning if they weren't being so generous here. It's just, I guess, something to think about. Yeah, now I attack with Wild Court Seeker, bring back Waking Bog, damage, and pass the turn. So I don't think they have a way to top, or actually no, they can cycle. No, Leystone doesn't do anything now because they're at 20 life. Well, yeah, that the game did look dangerous there, or did look a bit dangerous there, but good thing you managed to get there. Oh, they activate this thing for a bunch, and how well does my deck deal with a swarm of 3/1s at 2 life? This might be a problem. I think I would, yeah, this could be a problem. Well, what do I do here? Because yeah, now I need to start thinking about what to do with the Archons. Because I can throw away creatures to make these guys not attack, but yeah, I think I should definitely play it safe for now. So, but I don't think I need Leyline Challengers right now, so I guess I can afford to confine one of the cyborg. I can throw away a Leyline Challengers to confine one of the cyborgs. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, it also makes them start losing a bunch of life pretty quickly. So I think that's probably good for me. Wild Court Seeker. Okay, that's useful. I guess I can swing with Waking Bog. Their Are they incentivized to block? I don't think they're super incentivized to block. They're like somewhat incentivized, but so I should Zar Plus to get lands into play so I have more fuel for the Archons. I play. I should just wander around the Visionary always. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, with those colors. So 1, 2, 3. Another Alanta Visionary. I guess that's more useful than land right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 mana in the bank. Yeah, I guess I can afford to grab another one of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can either Alranta or Wild Court, but I can't do both. And I think it's probably better for me to Alranta here because I want to draw into stuff that's useful, like drift offs and stuff. Although that thing does trade with the cyborgs. But do I swing with Wild Court into their board? Do I lose if like they have that thing that... So they play that thing in game 3 and wipe the entire... Yeah, I lose if they have that, but so I guess I'm not playing around that anymore. Actually, I can Wild Court into Alranta because I have an untapped land in my graveyard. Okay, that's good. And then I'll finally finish with Alranta Visionary and see what I get. Another Zara, which could be useful, but I think it's better for me to grab... No, I'm actually starting to get milled out slightly. I think Zara number 2 is useless right now, though, so I'll just not do that. And did I activate Zara this turn? I don't think I did, yeah. So I plus Zara this turn and bring back New Divide as a 2/2. Or enters tap, never mind. I need to bring back Warprey Reigns as a 2/2. And yeah, that was a really complicated turn. Do I attack with Wildcard Seeker? Nah, I think I don't. Okay, well, now, yeah, this board's a huge mess. At least they lose a bunch of life every turn. Yeah, the Archon sacking Warprey Rings when they untap. So what's my win con right now? I guess my win con is just bleeding them out with these Confined to Eternities. And that's actually a fine win con by me. Did they find something? Spellbane Sentinel, but probably like 9 turns too late. And do I still have a Scratch in my deck somewhere? Yeah, seems like I do, so I could draw into Scratch, and that would be pretty helpful for me. Anyways, upkeep. Yeah, sack Warprey Reigns. Let's keep getting these guys confined. Grand Consonance. All right, that thing could flip me a Scratch. So yeah. So I guess I just cast Grand Consonance right now. I mean, it's not like I have anything better to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with my mana, but cast Grand Consonance. They can sack Spellbane Sentinel right now if they want. I doubt they want to. Actually, I mean, they can. They make me pay 1 more than usual. It could matter. Okay, they will. Alright, sure. Alright, so let's see. What do I have? Basilia, Wildcard Seeker, Drift Off, Fury Colossus. Alright, I got 4 cards off this. That's pretty good. And I don't have to do as much thinking because there wasn't that many options. And they just yeah, I don't think they want to play through that anymore. Yeah, definitely did get a bit close for comfort. So, post sideboard, Club Pomeroyals come in, Bring Down the House comes in, I think. Yeah, I want to wipe their boards. And then, so, usually I board out Forgotten Cultivators. Archon is actually really good here because they have a bunch of creatures. So I need to, I guess I just board out all the Forgotten Cultivators. Feels wrong, but like, that's what I usually do. And Forgotten Cultivator isn't, I guess, that great because it suicides if it ever attacks into one of their bigger things. So I guess like I do this and then I cut a 3-drop, in which case, yeah, I'll cut an I'll cut one of the Alrantha Visionaries. Or maybe, do I cut Wild Court or Alrantha Vision? Wild Courts could block stuff. I guess Wild Court's probably more useful generally. I think I'm also just lucky that they didn't get the nut, or they didn't manage to find any Leystone of Beans when they were at 3 life, because if they manage to cycle one of those things, then that's like a 10-10 that I have to deal with. Yeah, this hand doesn't have... Well, this hand's great if I draw my 3rd land and the land is a fetch land. Otherwise, the hand does nothing. Well, YOLO, I'm keeping this. Hopefully I get bailed out by top decks. I mean, that's what the decks... Like, that's how I've been playing the deck so far, and I don't think it's punished me enough for me to stop doing that. So yeah, I'll keep this and hope to get a New Divide on 2 or something. I mean, it's not that unlikely to happen, right? Star said it's just going to get... oh, They have no one drop. Okay, well, good on me for making them miss drawing one of their 8 Leystones. Okay, so this thing is annoying. They can't actually attack with it because then they risk trading with Star-Studded. Or no, they can't attack with it because then they risk me attacking back with Star-Studded, and then that means that I start ramping. Okay, so we're starting to approach the worst case scenario of me not getting my... Well, no, it's not the worst case scenario because I still have lands, but we're starting to approach the bad scenario where I'm not finding a fetch land, so my turns are kind of useless right now. Do I block here? So they whack me, they gain life, I swing back with Starset, they trade with Lost Resistor. I think I want Lost Resistor off the board more than I want Oz and Inquire, so I will take here. I also did not look at their sideboard at all, which I probably should have. So, like, what do they have in their sideboard? They have Solemn Graveyard, they have Crown Guard Band, they have Removal. Yeah, the standard stuff, like nothing super eye-catching. Alright, let's see if Starset connects. I doubt it does, but you never know. Maybe they're... Okay, yeah, these guys trade, which is expected. A good thing Oh, this thing's a 2/2, it's useless. Well, still playing it out, though, because at least it contests the board, even if it's a 2/2. So yeah, probably should play out the plains instead of the swamp, because then Wildcourt would have been a 3/3, but I wouldn't have known that I would top deck the Fungal Mire there, so... And nope, like, not much I could have done about that. And I don't want Wildcourt to die, so... Okay, what instant speed stuff do they have now? Because, like, trading off Wildcourt for Oz and Inquire isn't actually insane, because I want to get to the late game, and they'd rather not. So, like, do they have any spicy stuff that they can do at instant speed? And I think the answer is no, so yes, I trade here. I mean, the Wildcourt Seeker wasn't doing much anyways. Korgum Bourgeois, yeah, see? I match again Artifact off the board. And another plains. So I guess we just have to take the long road. Oh, actually, so if I want to play Vasily on curve, no, it's fine. I have 2 plains, so I can just go plains for the next 2 turns. I don't have to worry about Tree of Tails or Tree of Clues throwing off my curve by being tapped. So I just do this, and I guess, like, I just play Wildcourt as a 3/3 vanilla, which is kind of sad, but, like, it actually does a good enough job of stopping Korgan from attacking for free that I think I'm willing to do that. You pass Gargoyle, yeah, that's fine. Can they turn this into a 3/3 this turn? If they can't, then they can't actually swing with this. Okay, they don't have the greatest hand right now. Okay, that's amazing, or that's great for me. Warpray Reigns will help me get my... no way, not the right time to do that. No, wait, Warpray Reigns gets me my colors. Or Warpray Reigns activates Wildcourt Seeker. The problem with Warpray Reigns right now is that it's tapped, so I can't play Vasily on curve if I Warpray Reigns. So I guess I'm actually not Warpray Reigning this turn, even though it looks really good. I'll just play Vasilia and plus. I don't think they can kill Vasilia on the swing back. Yeah, like 7, so like, if they want to kill Vasilia on the swing back, they need to find 3 damage from somewhere, and I don't think they have that. They don't have the ability to do that, so I just play Vasilia this turn, and I guess buff Wildcourt Seeker to a 5/5. How can they punish me? Oh, they have let them eat cake. So yeah, that would punish me pretty hard if I try to go all in on the Wildcourt Seeker. No wait, if I Warpray Rings and attack with Wildcourt Seeker, they whack me for a bunch, and then I Consonance next turn. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm going with the Warpray Rings plan. I just need to make sure to fetch my second... Yeah, I just need to make sure that to fetch a second forest once I grab. So like, if they have Odd and Inquire exactly, or Spellbane Sentinel, then this would suck. But otherwise, like, I just get to resolve Consonance next turn, and I don't know what they're doing against Consonance. I guess if I get really bad Consonance flips, but yeah, like I'm just gunning for Consonance right now. Another Palace Gargoyle. All right, Palace Gargoyle with nothing to activate them. That sucks for them. So, time for Consonance. A promoter. Alright, that'll be useful after the Consonance. Like, I should just be jamming Consonance here. Let's see, just double checking that they have no way to screw me over. Yep, I'm completely safe here. They have no instant speed interaction. Alright, time for Grand Consonance. Yep, happens, and let's see what I flip. Planeswalker, creature, land. Okay, slightly disappointing, but I can't complain too much. I got a good enough deal out of this. Well, should I be blowing up past Gargoyles right now? I mean, Vasily can flip into a reach guy. Maybe that's not necessary. So yeah, this is tapped. Club Promoter comes down and blows up. Do I blow up Korgan Borgia? I'll blow up Palace Gargoyle. That thing that thing has the potential to be scarier. The Basilia goes up to 7 to make the potion. And do I stick the potion onto something this turn? No, using the potion this turn is just begging to lose to let them eat cake, so I won't. And I'll just swing with Wild Court and bring back Warp Ravens again. I got Club Promoter to trade with Korgan Bourgeois if they decide to swing in. If they decide to let them eat cake, the Club Promoter, I don't think Vasila dies. I still don't think Vasila dies after that, so I'm pretty safe. Then the turn afterwards, I transform Basilia, but wow, this is unfortunate for them. Yeah, that hand does definitely lose the game. Well, so that's another game won, and that means I'm top cutting the GP. Cool. Hopefully I can perform just as well, because I think this is actually the last normal GP. Because every rotation is 4 months, and on the 4th month they usually run some sort of special event. But yeah, this is the last normal GP where this deck actually exists, because after this, Blood-like Rivers rotates out, and that rotates out. So that means Wild Court Seeker is gone, Drift Off is gone, and well, just most importantly, it's Wild Court and Drift Off, which means that the core of the deck just gets gutted. So it's like a very similar situation to Karslov rotation, where the deck's scrambling for pieces. Except I think it's actually worse than Karslov, because in Karslov, like, all that got rotated out was the removal threats, right? Or yeah, it's the main things that got rotated out was Virikal Helion and Asahai, which were the top end. And like, top end's a lot more replaceable in general, because yeah, like, Asahai, you lose Asahai, but you just replace it with Zar. You lose Virikal Helion, but you just replace it with Archon, because I mean, all you need is a big fat thing that 2-for-1s them. But the ramp package is a lot less replaceable, because it's a lot less common for a set to have a 3-mana creature that ramps and also happens to have a big body, and it's not that often that you get an enchantment that also happens to be really good late, because it's a mana sink. But yeah, hopefully I do well in the last GP that this deck will be intact in, and see you in the top cut.